Good morning, Facebook friends. Welcome to another edition of Empowered Mindset May, where every day I've been coming live Monday through Friday to share with you strategies to help you thrive during this pandemic. For those of you I don't know, my name is Patricia Cimino. I'm an empowerment coach, and I help people take their purpose, their passion, and their experience to pivot and shift into the next best chapter of their lives. So if you've been following along and you may have missed a couple of days, on Monday of this week, I shared how to own your superpowers. On Tuesday, I shared how to fail forward to success. And yesterday, I talked about and shared how to learn to be intentional. And today, I want to share with you 3 strategies to help you anchor yourself in optimism. I love this topic. It's one of my favorites. So it's one of my favorites because the bottom line is when you feel better, you do better. That's all there is to it. So the first strategy that I want to share with you is to find the silver lining. Find the silver lining in anything that is happening in your life. Find the silver lining, maybe right now during this pandemic. What has it taught you? You got to slow down a little bit. Maybe it showed you what is important to you. Maybe it pointed out where you've been doing something that is not so meaningful and you want to maybe future focus on doing more meaningful, passionate work. Maybe it's just sharpening some of your tech skills like Zoom. Maybe it's getting clarity on a dream that you have or a goal that you have. How has a circumstance in your life that a lot of people are looking at very negatively, like this coronavirus, how can you find the silver lining in it for you, right? How did this thing that's happening right now cause you to get more resourceful? These are all positive things that help you to see that there's good that is coming out of it for yourself, and it helps you feel better. So find the silver lining. That's the first thing. The second thing is to be meticulous with who you are surrounding yourself with. They say that we are the average of the 5 people we surround ourselves with. So take a look around you. Are the people you're surrounding yourself with, are they naysayers? Do they poo-poo on your dreams? Do they support you? Do they look at the glass half empty or the glass half full? All of that has a major impact on how you feel. So if you find that happening, maybe it's time to find a new circle, right? Or spend less time with those people and find the people who support you, people who inspire you, people who bring out the best in you. And that includes online too. Like if you're following people online and they're complaining a lot, and you notice you're complaining a lot, there's evidence there that maybe it's time to unfollow. The third strategy is to surround yourself with positive physical anchors. So what I mean by that is, as I've mentioned the last couple of days, I've been talking about energy. Everything is energy, right? So surround yourself with items, physical items that actually give you a positive emotional charge, right? So for me, I absolutely love the color fuchsia. All of my journals are in fuchsia. Every time I see this color fuchsia, there's something about it that just raises my vibration. I love it. In my old house, I had one entire wall in my home office that was fuchsia. Why? Because again, it raised my energy level. It made me happy the minute I saw that color, every time I see that color. Another positive physical anchor for me is this shell, right? This shell is a big shell. It's not tiny. And the reason why it's a positive physical anchor for me because it reminds me to be patient. This shell I found, let me back up. 2 years ago, when I was down here in Florida vacationing, The very first day of my vacation, I saw this shell. It was coming in with the tide, and I kept trying to go reach it, and I couldn't reach it because the tide was taking it back out. And I got frustrated after a few seconds, and I walked away from this shell. The last day that I was there, I was walking along the beach, and lo and behold, this shell was just sitting on the beach waiting for me. And I promise you, it was the same exact shell. So I grabbed it. And this is something, a positive anchor, that I keep near me to remind me to be patient. Another positive physical anchor, and the last one I want to share with you, is this key. It's a gigantic key. Look at this, right? This key inspires me. This key reminds me when I'm having a challenging day to keep going. Why? Because this key came from the home of my father who grew up in a tiny village in the mountains of Greece where he had nothing. This key reminds me that he is the typical American immigrant who came here with nothing and made a success of himself. So when I'm having a challenging day, I look at this key for inspiration to keep plugging along, right? So these positive physical anchors, they will raise your energy level. They will give you an emotional charge, a positive emotional charge. And it's critical to be surrounding yourself with these items. So there's a great quote I want to share with you from Winston Churchill. I am an optimist. It does not seem too much use being anything else. So true, right? What's the benefit of being negative? There is no downfall. It really isn't. So just to recap, 3 ways that you can anchor yourself in optimism today. Number 1, find the silver lining in every situation. Number 2, surround yourself be meticulous with who you're surrounding yourself with. And number 3, surround yourself with positive physical anchors. So you guys, that's it for today. If these strategies or concepts are resonating with you, these are the concepts that I take deeper with my clients. So if this is of interest to you, reach out to me. I'll invite you to a coaching consult, and I can share with you how coaching can impact your life and get you the results you want. Until tomorrow, have an amazing day. If you like this video, love it, share it with others, and I will see you here again tomorrow.